What's up, everybody?
Hello.
We're opening a box today. Shadows Over Innistrad. I got a special guest, my buddy Corey.
Hello.
So this is gonna be his box today, and this is his first video. So
Yeah, to wait a little bit, I picked this up off a Mass Drop. They had a pretty good deal running on it, at least compared to some of the stuff in the area. A lot of the stores, like, if you got it pre-ordered, like, it'd be reasonable, but, like, after pre-order, like, the boxes after tax and stuff were, like, $120 or more. So, like, getting this for $90 with free shipping was pretty good. Just the only problem was I had to wait a bit, but that's fine. I'm a patient guy.
sometimes you gotta wait a little bit for those deals to come around.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah, let's get right to it. Let's just rip this sucker open. Goodbye, shrink wrap. It's weird, they don't have the inserts in these anymore, I noticed.
That's fine. Like, they're annoying. Although I know there was at least one person that wanted to collect them or something.
Yeah, Zimini like collecting those, yeah. Well, hopefully we get this lady in the box. I would really like a couple more of those. That'd be great.
Any of the mythics, really. Except an angel.
The Golden Knight Castigator, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Welcome to the fold.
Is that the middle one?
It's the Gain a Dude.
Oh yeah, that's
Steal
not
a
bad.
Dude. Yeah, like I feel like this could see constructed play because like you like madness it away with Jace or something like that and just take their guy. It probably would require the format to be a little more mid-rangey than it is right now because it's either like aggressive or like very controlling. We got a flippy guy and then an actually really bomb foil rare right off the bat. Tireless Tracker. This guy is what some people may call the tits. I really like this card a lot. And it's really cute how they threw a landfall card into the set as well.
Yeah, isn't that something? Like,
just all the little mechanics that they threw in, because there's Morbid without actually having Morbid. There's the one flip card that's a curse on the back.
Morbid should be a keyword in this set because it's
totally.
It's Innistrad. But was Landfall one of the ones that they made evergreen, or is it just still like?
No, yeah, it's just exclusive to Zendikar. Like, there's been other cards like outside of Zendikar too. Like I think M15 there was some stuff that had like landfall, whatever. All right, anyway, next pack. That's weird that like this guy's seeing as much play as it is, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I can't believe it's coming.
We got that sweet madness guy. From under the floorboards, more madness. That's fine.
Yeah.
And a kindly stranger.
This set is pretty mad. Apologize for the camera angles today too. We're trying out a new rig and we're just testing a bunch of stuff.
Oh, cool. I'm okay with that. I mean, I prefer the original iteration, but you know, like it's still not a bad card. It's playable.
It's like a standard. It's like a standard level of Scavengers.
And then a Drew now, right? Corpse Trawler.
It's a made-up word. It doesn't matter. It's like the blue-white land from original Innistrad.
Oh, yeah,
Except you can exile any card from your graveyard, not a creature card. So that's pretty sweet.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Moorland Haunt.
Yep.
That was that card. 'Cause I even played it back then too. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
It was really good.
It was very standard playable.
Oh, cool. Sweet removal spell.
Oh yeah, that's like they keep saying Declaration Stone's the best removal in standard, but this has to rival it.
It's gotta be close, but I mean, like, with how popular like token strategies are right now, and even Coco can like grab two of the same guy and you can just slam them both.
Right.
So it's close. Like I think that kind of goes in like the same thing with like Welcome to the Fold, is that if the format was more mid-rangey, then just like the singular spot removal might be more relevant. Right. Dealing with just like a single powerful threat.
Well, I mean, you can throw this into a control deck, like if there's an Abzan control deck.
I just don't know if like, because it's just really nice that you have the option of hitting multiple targets with the one removal spell.
Yeah, for sure.
Harness the Storm. Too bad it doesn't actually have Storm.
Oh, is it like, it's like Ascension almost, right?
A little bit. It's like a one-time thing. And a weirding wood. Look at how weird that wood is. God, that is some weird wood.
So it doesn't actually copy the spell, you just get to copy, or you get to cast one from your graveyard in addition to the one that you cast.
Yeah.
As long as it has the same name. I feel like Ascension's just better.
Yeah, definitely. It really, really is. Relentless Dead, sweet. This is a good card.
Yeah,
the 2/2 menace guy. Yeah, this
that guy
guy's
is
sweet.
awesome.
Self-recursion and all that jazz. For like just such a low cost, it's a really good card. Ooh, I like this. I like where we're going right now.
Yep.
So we got a Silly Witch that you didn't see that yet. This is the one curse in the set. Just find that really interesting. That's the one curse they happen to carry that mechanic over. And a West Valley, complete with their correct check card. Awesome. Yeah, this guy is just so scary.
Why is that even a card? Like,
yeah, Ormondal.
Like it obviously takes a little bit to get it up, but
Yeah.
in real life, it doesn't take that much.
Well, it's just like the first time I saw this card, I'm like, you just go like at the end of their turn, you like rip a Secure the Waste for 5, and then you can just like play this and crack it, or like right away if you wanted.
Yeah.
Like obviously, yeah, you have to like blah blah blah, play carefully, but just it's so powerful, being indestructible even on top of like haste flying lifelink. Geez, it's such a house. It's such a good land, and you can put it in literal anything if you wanted to.
Yep.
It's very good, very good.
Just wait till they figure out you can put it in like the Chandra decks, and you can plus Chandra.
And sack the tokens before the end of the turn to that. Yeah, I think people have already been trying to do that.
Have they?
Yeah, I think so. There was, I want to say there was like a red white goggles deck that might have actually kind of had that interaction going on. Fervored Visions. This is a card you were pretty excited about right away, wasn't you? Yeah, because you wanted to play it in Nakuzer.
Yeah, it's.
Nakuzer, yeah.
I haven't actually cast it yet, but it seems like it's gonna do some work.
And I remember like who's that? Todd Anderson was playing that blue-red like madness shenanigans deck. It was, I don't know, like blue-red like tempo control, whatever. And he had like 4 of those in the sideboard.
The Brand in the Jar deck?
No. It had like Jace thing in the ice, and then just like a bunch of like cantrips and burn spells and stuff like
nice.
that.
Yeah, that seems alright.
And yeah, he had like 4 of these in the sideboard to stop like the control mid-range stuff, so like all their spot removal was just dead. You just have a fistful of cards that can't do anything.
Nice.
Granted, like I don't know how well that applies now because I'm not super on top of the standard meta, but like I try to keep an eye on it. Oh, Loam Dryad, good old Springleaf Drum on a dude. Loam Drum.
That just makes it worse, though, right?
I mean,
it's alright for standard, but in the grand scheme,
got a Markov Droid Knight. But I don't know, like it sees plenty of standard play so far, actually.
right?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's kind of.
I think if that was in the same format that Springleaf Drum was in, then it would be a Springleaf Drum.
I don't know. Phil, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yep. Oh jeez.
not the mythic angel that I wanted foil necessarily, but hey, it's interesting.
So like, that's 2 foil rares in this pack.
Yeah,
this
one
box.
mythic and one rare. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I want to give this card some style points. It's very interesting because I mean, like 4 power flying haste with a very, I don't know, scary drawback, but like against like certain decks, like maybe it's not even a drawback at all. So if you're playing against like control that doesn't really care about doing damage, like this could probably be pretty swingy.
Like it could be at the top of a curve if like a red deck wins was in standard.
Yeah, I just don't think there's like a really good like red based aggressive deck yet at this time.
It could be like a finisher
it's like
in a red control, like Grixis or whatever.
Maybe. But like since we lost like Monastery Swiftspear and like some other good like red beaters, I don't know.
That's not even a standard anymore, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like just rotate it out and stuff. So I just don't think you can really do like a real like red deck winsy kind of thing right now.
Yeah.
There's just not enough for it. Oh, sweet, another Tyler's Tracker. I cannot even like begin to describe like how much of a fan of this card that I am. It's just so good. Like a 3/2 for 3, that's like fine stats. You get a land, you get to investigate, and then whenever you crack one of those clues, he gets bigger. Like that's just, it's so insane. It's so good. Like I love my value, and this guy just screams it.
Like in draft, that guy's a 1-card combination.
He is. He very much is. It's incredible. And a foil planes.
Foil bases are as good.
We already got 5 foils from this box, and we're like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Like a
7,
third.
8, 9. Yeah, we're only like 9 packs in. You got 5 foils. That's not bad distribution. I think I've seen better, but I mean, that's not bad. I think we're like kind of on par. Still haven't gotten, we have 2 mythics and then a foil mythic so far. So on average, probably 2 more, not including flips. Something like that. Fire Temper, Lightning Axe, very good. Yeah, that's some kind of combination right there.
Not in draft.
I mean, maybe.
Like you take one or the other, and the other one disappears.
Cripple's right. The classic turn all your dudes into bops.
Yeah, well, like when that card was spoiled, I thought it was a cool card. I just didn't think it was going to see any play ever.
Oh no, you
and
are.
then it surprised me when they're running it in like the 4CC rights and.
I didn't want to underestimate this card because like I immediately jumped to like this is actually like incredible things that poop out the spawn tokens.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like the applications were there. I just didn't. I thought it might have been just too bulky or too slow or
just
something.
waiting on someone to actually like bring something together.
Right, like token decks want that card all day.
Oh yeah, so much.
I thought it was going to be just like an EDH card.
No, not at all.
I was very surprised when it sees standard play.
It just needed to find a home, and it really didn't take long. See all those decks that like to just poop out a bunch of guys. Like that card is incredible. Okay, this is the kind of card that like I am like super psyched about. I know right now it doesn't have a home in standard, but just like blinking guys is just such a cool mechanic. Just being able to abuse ETB cards. I'm just a big fan.
Yeah, there's just not enough though.
Yeah, like, that's the problem right now.
You could see like maybe some modern play, but I overall I figured it was just like an EDH card.
Cause I have to think of like enough stuff that would work well with it. Like Thought-Knot Seer is like an interesting one.
Don't you have to cast that one though?
No, that is an enter trigger. Yeah,
that's better.
Like oh yeah, that was really cool. Last week in Modern, I was playing Eldrazi and Taxes. Yeah, Eldrazi Taxes. There was this really cool brew I saw. I don't know if it's like a brew necessarily, but I mean I saw it got featured on a deck tech at Star City, and yeah, it was just like kind of had like some of the tax stuff going on. So you had like Thalia and Leonin Arbiter, and then some Tidehollow Scholars. But then you had Displacer, and you had Wasteland Strangler. So like, you go like turn 2 Tidehollow Scholar, take a card out of their hand. So like, like as one example, I was actually playing against like a mono white Hate Bears deck at some point in the night, and they went I went turn 1 land, turn 2 Tidehollow Scholar, and I made my Scholar eat their Flicker Wisp. But I let him keep his Leonin Arbiter, because I was like, he's going to cast that turn 2, right? And so he does, and then I follow up my Tidehollow Scholar with a Wasteland Strangler, which says, like, it's a processor, so, like, I eat the card, I exile with my Tidehollow Scholar, and I give his Arbiter -3/-3 tone turn, so I just got super value there. And then turn 4, I followed up with a Thought-Knot Seer. The game was just over.
Jeez.
It was so good. That deck is...
That sounds like the kind of deck that I've been waiting for.
That deck is awesome.
I really want to play, like, a Tidehollow Scholar-based deck. It's like a kind of, just hand disruption, hand attrition kind of thing.
Yeah, the deck was a lot of fun to play. I liked it a lot. We got a Silver Fur Partisan for you wolf lovers out there. I mean, like, it's fine. I don't know.
Limited, probably.
So, I don't know how far along Werewolf Tribal is right now. Like, casual. This is a strong casual appeal.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, like, I do like guys that make free guys, but, I mean, it's a little weird. So, I mean, being able to play your guys and then target them, too, it's, like, I don't know if it's better than, like, Infect. Necessarily, Infect is just so much better, like, when you want to play spells on your own things.
Yeah.
Granted, this guy does have Trample, which is interesting, but still, I don't expect him to make waves anytime soon.
Or, like, Boggles, but then you don't even want that guy.
No. Tormenting Voice. I don't know, like, all three... I'm not saying that these people are bad artists, but just, like, every rendition of Tormenting Voice just hasn't really wowed me yet.
I think they're alright. I like the one with Sarkhan in it, too. So they printed it twice in the last, or in Con.
Like, I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just, like, I don't know, I just haven't been, like, excited by any of them, because, like, the colors on this are just kind of boring. Like, it gets the point across, because, like, you see, like, the painting, like, yelling at the girl, and, the paintings, rather. So yeah, like, it's a good card. I wish there was art that, like, I was excited about. I'm a little bit of a art guy. Like,
you didn't say what that card is.
yeah, it's okay. Look, it's an Epiphany of the Drowned Yard. Everybody knows that card, right? You know that. Internet,
because nobody plays it because it's not that
Internet's so smart though. They know. I think it's a very interesting card. I love that it's an instant like backwards factor fiction for X. Like I was at Chase the other day and EDH ripped one for like 13. And it was just absolutely bonkers.
Jeez.
Yeah, that card can get really scary late game when people have just like a buttload of mana. It's like both like you don't even know which stack to pick at that point because they're both equally terrifying.
Yep.
Just the wind.
And it's an instant too, right? That's even worse.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's very good. So he was playing that in his new Tassiger deck.
Oh, what a cheat face.
I know, right? Yeah, it's so good in there. It's so good. Oh, I remember trying to stack these guys up in limited Manic Scribe, getting the Delirium on, and hopefully just milling my opponent out with that guy. It's pretty sweet. Oh, look, it's one of the coolest cards in the set. It's number 7, according to your Fat Pack thing. It's such a cool card.
Because you get to investigate?
Yeah, it's a rock that investigates. What's up? Gorger gives all your guys, or your vampire guys, madness. Like, interesting enabler, but I don't know, like, oh, cool, I have this, like, 5-drop vampire that doesn't already have madness, and now I'm going to try to madness it into play somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it's, with all the vampire cards, it has a lot of synergy with them. On its own, it's a 2-1 for 1.
Yeah, it's still
it's
a 2-1
red,
for 1, yeah.
And it's not white this time.
So, yeah, okay, so yeah, there's the base of the red aggro deck I was talking about. You can have that, and you can have that wolf that picks up double strike when you have Delirium.
But that's never going to happen in an aggro
Probably
deck.
not. I mean...
Not an aggro deck.
We had to have the right... Like, if we could have Seal of Fire back, having an enchantment that burns...
If we could have fetch lands back.
That's it. Well, we have what, Evolving Wild still right now?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So yeah, whatever. Like in like red deck wins, yeah, it might be kind of hard. I don't know. Creature, land, instant.
Yeah, I don't even think
I don't know if there's really anything. You have like your burn spells. You have Fiery Temper and you have Axe and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, then you're gonna have to run the sorcery burn spells too.
We got Ever After, the whole bring your 2 best friends back from the yard. Put this back in your deck. It's a I don't know, good limited card, I imagine.
Good EDH card.
Yeah, I'm sure it can be.
Like,
getting 2 guys back is usually pretty swingy.
I gotta update my Marin deck because I could put that in there. I could put West Valley Abbey in there.
We got another foil, or not a foil. We got another flip rare. Hanweir. I think that's how you say that. Hanweir.
Yeah.
Militia Captain. 2/2. If you have enough dudes, it flips over and then starts to poop out guys. I remember getting past this in a draft recently. Like, I remember starting that draft actually. Like, I was gonna go like hard mono blue, but then like I immediately just like shipped over to green white humans because just everyone was passing me the goods. Yeah, it was that one draft we had here. It was just nuts. And then was it pack 3? Yeah, I get the Avacyn, just woo, so nuts. Right. I didn't even win.
We're gonna start a new segment on this video. You're gonna open that pack, and we're gonna pick the best draft pick.
The best draft pick. You ready for this?
This is your pack 1, pick 1.
All right,
and
so
we're gonna evaluate these.
We're gonna actually take our time going over these cards quick. So let's see. We got Cathar's Companion. Now, not great. Lamplighter Selhoff. Not great. I mean, it's got a big butt, but I don't know. It's just not a very exciting card.
It's a 5-drop.
Yeah. Emissary of the Sleepless, like I've seen it played. It's fine.
I wouldn't first pick it.
No, definitely not.
Like if the pack would have to be really bad.
Yeah. Like it's playable, but yeah, not first pickable. Drowning Explorers again, playable, not really first pickable, but it's a card I like. I have played it and limited, and it's been fine. It's like 2 4 for 4. Like those stats aren't unreasonable.
And you draw a card.
Yeah, and then you investigate off it. It's fine. Loam Dryad. I haven't really seen how good Loam Dryad could be in limited, but I don't really expect it to be, because like ramp. I don't think ramp could really do a whole lot in this format. And even then, this ramp is a bit conditional, so not crazy about it. Wicker Witch though. Wicker Witch on the other hand, I actually like this card a lot in limited.
Sure.
So you got a 3 power guy for 3, and then also it fills 2 of your card requirements for Delirium.
Yeah.
You can just trade it off with a lot of guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a staple in every like draft format. They'll have the colorless, 3 power for 3.
I was never first pickable, but like if you are on like some kind of Delirium plan, like That's a very good pick. Like
Yeah.
even if you're not really in Delirium, like it's still not a bad card.
Pack 1, you're not really in Delirium, but it's definitely a card that you'd probably want to pick up later in the draft. It's a common, so that helps.
Vampire Noble, just a generic 3/2 for 2, or 3, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's fine. Again, not first pickable, playable. Howl Pack Wolf, 3/3 for 3.
Yeah, come over this way.
Like it's it's fine. Again, playable but not great. Not first pickable. Stoke Builder, like if you're on the Madness deck, like being able to like bring land back could be. I don't know how relevant it necessarily would be, but it's card draw sort of. You negate having to discard that card earlier on in the game.
Replaces your
Creeping Dread. I always forget what this card does. Like the art looks really interesting. It's that creepy face in the background. I don't even know exactly what that's supposed to be. In your upkeep, each player discards a card. Each player discard the card. This here's a card you discard. So yeah, like in a Madness build, this could be really interesting, too. Because like, if they end up just pitching a creature while you're pitching one of your Madness creatures,
Yeah.
Broken Concentration. I don't know. Cancel. Madness is. It really bothers me that this card is more for the Madness than it is for the normal mana cost.
Yeah, like...
It's like, oh, it's so powerful, right? No.
I'm trying to think of a situation where, like, it's relevant, where you'd want to pay more if you discard it, because whatever you discard it to has got to be, like, a better effect.
Yeah. I'm not really crazy about this card, like, in any sense of the word, because, like, there's so many other better, like, we just had Dissolve and Dissipate. Is this no Dissipate's not Slim, but we have that Devoid one.
Right.
That does like the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's
like
just
that's straight up better. Like even in like limited, like I'm not even sure like I'd be excited about running this card.
Not unless you're like heavy blue and you need tempo.
Good old dual lands.
Dual lands, they're not really first pickable, but you should take them high as soon as you know what you're doing.
You know what is first pickable though? Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia is very first pickable. This card, since the day I've seen this card spoiled, like I really do expect this card to go places. It is a terrifying card.
Okay, now here's the thing. I'm going to counter your argument. And I was reading an article that LSV did about a draft.
Okay.
Pro Tour or GP or something. He opened an Olivia Pack 1, and he passed it. Because you can't reliably be in the vampire deck,
which is very
first
true.
Pick. You could try to force it if you really want to, but then if you get too deep and then you like waste half your draft.
So as far as drafting it goes, it is a bit risky to like jam that pick 1, but I still probably would anyway.
It's worse than sealed because you don't get to get to shuffle around your pool. Mm-hmm. Now the happy ending to that story is in Pack 2. He opened Olivia, and he had a fair amount of really good vampires.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
I really am curious to see if this card will end up even making constructed waves at some point, because like it's just such a potent ability.
We didn't see what kind of vampires we had in Eldritch Moon.
Mm-hmm. Give more fuel to the deck.
No, like when the set first dropped, a lot of people were saying Black Red Vampire is going to be the best deck for the first week, and that might have been true. I didn't really pay attention, but it's a deck that. Whenever they spoil the cards like this, then people are just like, got to do that because it's got such good synergy with the rest of the vampires.
And then lastly, over here in the pack, we got Convicted Killer as our flip card. Just pretty typical. Werewolf just goes from being a 2/2 to a 4/4.
Just vanilla.
And it costs 3. Like, I mean, like, it's definitely not unplayable, as like a lot of these cards in this pack were. This pack was pretty so-so. Yeah. Like, Olivia's definitely the standout, because like even like the uncommons were there's fairly unexciting.
There's no burn, there's no removal. Like...
Because like green is really unexciting in the pack, so you're not going to be signaling anything there. The red is pretty subpar. It's all pretty subpar, and it's all like evenly distributed. So
like if you really wanted to, you could take the white flyer. But I think taking the Olivia
I would just jam that guy, because like worst case scenario, it's just a 3/3 flyer for 3. Like
even if you don't get on the vampire plan,
you
could get on like the black red kind of aggro or mid range or whatever.
I really do hope that this card goes places like the last Olivia did. Granted, the last one was more like attrition-y, but I'm a sucker for stuff like this. Some just like really nasty aggro. Get down and dirty.
That was a good segment.
That was a good segment. The Olivia segment. Let's draft the Olivia segment. Alright, so back to the normal pack opening hoopla. Good old
back to your regularly scheduled
deadweight.
program.
And we got our double strikey wolf guy. If you have enough toys in the toolbox, or garbage bin, whatever you want to call it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not wild about the card.
Yeah,
It's
like trying to be a white knight, but it's red, and it doesn't have any protection though.
because like if we do end up somehow getting like an aggressive red deck together, and there's an easy way to enable delirium, I guess like with stuff like tormenting voice probably.
Sure.
You just have
I
those
guess that makes sense. But
that you can start going that way, but I think it still needs a little more gas.
It wouldn't be like fast aggro, but it would be something, I guess.
We got a pair of flip cards back here. Got a foil convicted killer. Exciting. Brain in a jar. I'm really curious to see what that card can do, because like the comparisons to like Aether Vial. Like granted, yeah, you can only tick it up, but
right,
it still leads to some pretty interesting interactions.
Yeah, like they have a center deck.
Yeah, the mono blue.
Blue red even.
Yeah, you can splash into colors. Yeah, that's
I misread this card the first time. I thought that you take it up and then like get it out of your graveyard or something.
Oh,
you just
no.
cast it from your hand. So that's kind of cool.
So it's a lot like Aether Vial. Just it's a little more fair.
Yeah.
Aether Vial is not necessarily the most fair card.
You just gotta build your deck right. That's all.
Vessel Purge. Purge is a pretty good card. Second Harvest. Not really excited. Like even like I do enjoy token strategies from time to time. I'm just still not really crazy about this card. It's like just getting an additional token of each type of token. I don't know. Just doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I don't know. I'd rather I'm just playing like doubling season and stuff like that anyway. Whatever.
Right.
Not awful, but
if I wanted to copy all my tokens, I would just play Rise the Redeemed.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Reese. He's a good guy. And a foil Liliana's Indignation. Kind of pretty to look at. Can you?
Yeah, good color schemes. Those foil purple cards are always pretty interesting.
I feel like I put something in the wrong pile.
Weird.
No, that was the Brain in the Jar pack, wasn't it? We were just talking about it for so long that I didn't even realize. No, I forgot. Nephalia Moon, like this, it's just such a weird card. Like I'm not saying like the card is necessarily bad itself. It's just Moondrakes. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to think of this card. Like it's a chunky flyer. Like it's probably fine and limited. 5/5 flyer. Like 7's a lot of mana, but
it's like a Soul of Innistrad, but like maybe better this time.
Soul of Innistrad.
Yeah.
Soul of Innistrad, like soul that puts dudes back in your hand from your yard, doesn't it?
I don't even remember.
You're just calling.
Like it's the same thing because it comes in and gives something flying, and then you
Soul of
exile
Innistrad.
it. No, this one. This one. I'm reading the card right here.
Yeah.
It's like the same kind of style. It does something.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
Comes in,
how it does
and
the
then
exile
you
effect from the yard to do something again? Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's just Drakes on Innistrad is just it's so weird. It's like when they put dragons on Innistrad too. It's just kind of weird. Just kind of that's so rare. It just feels kind of out of place. And then hey, look, a foil. Wow, it's a buff spell. That's fine. Whatever.
That red aggro deck. Gets trample even. That's relevant maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Better than Bull Rush. Bull Rush was pretty terrible. Press for answers. Have a button to press. Like backwards game show. I'll ask the questions here.
Like on Jeopardy?
What is fill in the blank? Hey, that's you. You're Phil.
Whoa.
I'm gonna fill your blank. Diagraph Colossus, this guy.
I like that guy.
Like we talked about it before. Yeah, just it's not a novel card, but like I think like as far as like limited and probably even like standard goes right now, it's just not exciting enough. There's not
Yeah.
enough. Because, like, back in, like, original Innistrad, when we had, like, sweet zombies, like, that was a
for
different
sure.
story.
The dire growl zombies.
Yeah, because you had Geralf, whatever. The Messenger, and then you had Grave Crawler. There are so many really good ones back then, and right now there's just not.
The captain.
Yeah.
Blood artist.
You know who was a really good zombie, though? Phyrexian Obliterator.
Yep.
He was really good at being a zombie. Oh, skeleton. Port Town, dual land. Dual lands are fine. I will take duels. Not necessarily the most exciting cycle of duels, but still playable. Also,
it's a standard thing.
the one thing that does mess with me though is that the color scheme of some of these dual lands really throws me off because like usually the color scheme mimics the colors that the card produces, but there's just like this like creepy crimson red stuff going on in the background. I'm just like, this land is not blue white. Don't lie to me.
Innistrad is a dark place. It's hard to get blue
Got
and white
a
mana.
rare flippy guy. Turned into some spooky mist.
Yeah, that guy's dumb.
I don't miss him at all.
He's such a cheaty face.
Like, I'm sure he's fine and limited. Be like 4/4 for 4. Already good stats.
Yeah, you flip him, you
He's
attack, he's unblockable.
Really good at
and
activating
you-
madness.
And then you flip him back.
Yeah. I would imagine very playable, limited card.
He's
There's
like
a lot of things you want to do.
he's like an all-in kind of a card, like Ailing or Morphling or something,
Mm-hmm.
where he's like the sole focus of whatever's on your board.
I just, do you realize how bad I want to draft this set again?
Yeah,
It's a good set.
we got another box hanging around.
We do.
We'll probably end up drafting it.
We'll probably end up drafting it. Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
This Bishop is so bygone right now. Yeah. Good stats, good limited card.
Bygone?
Maybe even constructed worthy. I don't know.
Whenever.
Because like all you have to do is cast. Like you don't have to pay for anything. You just
Right.
play a guy and then you get a clue.
It might be all right.
And like,
Like,
I don't think like a 2/3 flyer for 3 is like anything to laugh at.
Like maybe in a Coco deck
Yeah, maybe. Who
in
knows?
standard.
It's just you have to actually
It-
cast them.
like,
Like,
maybe
you can't
even-
actually get that.
Maybe even
things
modern
off that
playable,
Coco.
like a 1 of in modern in a Coco deck.
Yeah, maybe. You get a
Because everything in modern is like 3 or less.
foil Merciless Resolve. Oh, looks fine. I just want to see some like a really cool foil because like, I mean like Weirding Wood is pretty interesting and Liliana's Indignation is pretty alright. As far as like how it looks foil.
I'm trying to think of like the card I want to see most foil in the deck or in the set that I haven't seen already.
Oh. Not the,
Like Fever Visions was cool. Jace is pretty boss.
so like I'm just a big like colors guy. Like I think this would be really sweet in foil.
That'd probably
Ooh.
be pretty sweet.
Oh god, Pack Guardian. This card just seems so good and limited.
Yeah.
6 power for 4 instant speed, yucky. And then always watching. But who will watch the Watchmen?
I don't know. Probably
Oh,
nobody.
there we go. We have more for the red aggro deck. This guy
So 1/1. Oh yeah.
with haste. He
Sure.
flips into a 2/2.
With menace.
Terrifying. So it's fine. It's like there probably is like an aggro deck that I just haven't really seen, but I just don't know. Maybe there's like consistency issues or just the rest of the metagame's too good to let it exist. I don't know.
I think with Collected Company in the format, it's probably a non-issue. Like they're just better
It's not
aggro
like-
mid-range.
Well, it's not like there's like Kitchen Finks.
No.
God, I wish there was Kitchen Finks. The card's so good.
No, you don't.
Prized Amalgam. I like that word, amalgam. 3/3 for 3 abilities, kind of whatever. It's not. I definitely wouldn't look at playing this card in limited because it's just so clunky. Oh, wait, it's just a creature. I always thought it was a zombie for some reason. If it entered from your graveyard or cast it from your graveyard, though, yeah, so it has to come from your graveyard, though.
Right.
So, I don't know. Like
EDH.
3 for 3, yeah, like EDH shenanigans. That's probably about as much as that card's going to do. This would probably be the pick for me in draft, is this guy. This guy's really good. See, 3 for 3 on the front side, back side, he buffs all your attackers.
Oh yeah, the guy.
That guy is pretty damn incredible, if I do say so myself.
I've played him once or twice.
blah, blah. Commons, Fiery Temper, uncommons. Confirm suspicions. Wow, we're going to confirm some suspicions about this box.
Nobody cares about that. Go to the next card.
You know what I'm suspicious of? This box not having an Avacyn yet. You should give me an Avacyn.
I thought that was an Avacyn.
No, it's not.
They play this in the Brandon Jar deck, and that seems kind of funny, and also
when it's sitting at when you take it up to 5 and you're just sitting on that, because like they're not gonna be ready for that.
No,
that card's so garbo.
But then you get the draw 3 cards too, so that's fine.
Yeah, sort of. Choked estuary. That's another good word. Estuary.
What does it mean?
I imagine it's a place of sorts.
Something.
It's like, judging by the art on the card, I imagine an estuary is some kind of crappy bridge. I don't know. Yeah, again, dual land's good. And then, Delver Daddy.
I
miss Delver. Can I have him back, please?
Modern. He's only alright in Modern these days. He's better in Legacy.
I guess I'm just going to play that Eldrazi Taxes deck. The deck's sweet as hell. Like, I told Luke about it, and he's like, damn. Deck sounds sweet. That's an interesting card. Drown Aaron Temple. I like this card. This is a very cool card. Good Madness card. Interesting ramp card. It's like that's one of the cool things I really like about Todd Anderson's like blue-red whatever build before is like you pitch it with Jace, and then you just ramp with it. Like not green decks can ramp with this card. Like you can do that at instant speed. I really like that.
Seems alright.
It's a good land.
I
definitely wouldn't mind having
essentially it's just like paying for a rock.
Yeah, basically. A rock that's much harder to kill.
Yeah.
Because who plays LD? Oh, hey, this lineup at the front looks familiar. Pretty sure I saw this trio of cards at the front of another pack before.
Yeah, that's likely.
Let's rewind that tape and find out. Maybe later. Oh boy, a mythic that's good and limited, but not good to open normally. Scary Fire Dog.
Oh, yeah. And it like burn something for whatever you discard?
Whenever he attacks, you can pay 2 and discard a card. If you do, it deals damage. You can target creature or planeswalker equal to the discarded cards converted mana cost.
Oh, creature or planeswalker.
Yeah, like, it's whatever.
I mean, it gets rid of a blocker, I guess, but it's a way like, for
strong limited card. Not really that exciting elsewhere.
Yeah.
I want more foil flip cards. Give me some more of those. Those are neat. Tamio's Journal. Some people say this card is really good and limited.
Did you ever play against me when I had it?
I did not.
It was rough.
Like, from the people that I've heard that have played it say it's really good. So.
Take it from me, it's really good.
It's like
because they're not going to deal with it.
I haven't really had a good chance to try this in Duretti yet either. I want to see how good this is in that deck. Like in a real game.
Like for Duretti, it's probably fine, but the best part about having it in draft is you can all the other investigate cards that you can draft with it.
It's pooping out all those clue tokens.
Yeah,
and you can just tutor all the time. Drawing cards. Who wants to do that? We're gonna just go get a card that I need to win the game. Drog Skull Cavalry. Big flyer. It's a chunky flyer, whatever. So many mana though.
Yeah.
But hey, he poops out spirits. That's whatever.
It's definitely a draft card.
Yeah. And then
but it's got
Garage Bandit. This flippy rare guy. And a corresponding check card again. Guy's fine. Good limited card.
I think you're about at your mythic threshold, aren't you?
Shh, don't talk about that. There's an Avacyn in this box. There's gotta be. Come on, please. Please.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't seen a Planeswalker yet. I figured you get like one, maybe. Even if it was the worst one.
Not yet. Flame Blade Angel. It's still good. We got a couple packs.
Well, I mean, in this pack. If you hadn't looked ahead already.
I mean, there's not enough cards.
There's a flippy card.
Yeah, but that's it. We got a 4/4, a flyer for 6 that says whenever an source opponent controls. Yeah, whatever. It's a card.
It's a good. It's really good and limited.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
It's like the top end. It helps kill them faster. Like you just let a little bunch of the little guys come through, and then it just kind of like beats them right back in the face.
Yeah. Good old unruly mob. More dual lands. Foreboding Ruins. Chase needs one of those, I think, so. No, he's probably already got it by now. He probably does. Would not surprise me. Last 3 packs. Come on. Something incredible. Blow my mind, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no foil. Audric, he's a guy that does the thing. He's got a lot of words, and I don't feel like reading them all.
He's just one of those guys that does like the everything things. Like there've been a handful of cards that have been printed just like him.
Because there was the enchantment from original Ravnica that did it too.
There was
concerted effort.
The guy from Laurelin did the same thing. Carolyn or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know the guy, the black guy you're talking about, the changeling. Yeah.
So like having that in limited is not bad. As long as you have keywords.
Just got to be mindful of that if you pick that. Avacyn's Judgment. I mean, can I have Avacyn now too? Not in this pack. And this is going to be our upcoming GP playmat.
Oh,
that card, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good artwork.
Yeah, I do like it actually.
Like on that
there's a lot going on. Yeah, especially blown up. Like when you actually can like see all the detail going on here. It's actually really nice art. I do like it a lot. All right, last pack. Come on, double Avacyn pack. Let's go. Gonna close this out right before the camera dies because it's got a minute of battery life left allegedly.
Holy crap! You better hurry.
Oh! We got a really crappy Mana Rock and no flippers. Okay. Wow. Graphstone, Garbo, Mana Rock.
Oh yeah.
Why is it rare? Why is this Mana Rock rare, Wizards?
Color of a card in your graveyard.
It's really awkward. I don't know. I know it costs 2, but I don't think it's that powerful. Well, hey, we got some stuff and some things. Like there's Olivia. I think that's a cool card to be excited about.
Yeah.
So maybe someday it'll do a thing. Purple Right, Tireless Tracker, the foilless Tireless Tracker, the foil Golden Castigator, thing, stuff, thing, another stuff. You know, there's like some cards. We got a handful of dual lands. So, yeah, like I'm not too upset about this box. It's reasonable. Just,
it's fun. It's a fun box.
I just want some more Avacyns. Please.
We're so greedy. We're just gonna draft him. We're just gonna draft him.
Please God, no. Unless I can open it though, right? Like the last one.
Nope.
Come on. All right. Bye. Have a nice life.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.